Hello, this is Archie from Crafting with Archie and welcome to this video. This is the card I'm making today. It's a Christmas card and I love it. I love this little bear skating along the bottom of the card. He's just so cute. So let me show you what I've done. The stamp set I'm going to use is this one called Warm and Toasty, and I mean, how could you not love the set? It's adorable. I love here you've got the polar bear, you've got the little Rudolph, you've got the little rabbits here singing, and the mice with the bauble. Oh, it's just darling. So we're going to stamp a little bear, and I'm going to stamp him in Memento. This is my favourite black ink. Okay, and then I've got him in the Stamparatus, so if I don't get a good impression I can always just re-stamp like that. There we go. Oh, that will do. Now I'm just going to give him a little clean so he's not all dirty. Let's set him aside. And then I've got here, where is it? I had a little piece of Whisper White. Here it is, a small piece. And I haven't got a clue what this measures, but I will tell you. This is 8 by 3. Okay, whoopsie daisy. I'm just going to keep him in my Stamparatus with my magnet, and you can hear the magnet really sticks well. It's a strong magnet. I'm going to use the sentiment here that says Warm and Toasty. I'm just going to pick that up with the lid, and I'm going to use a trick here. I'm going to stamp with my marker, and this is the Stamp and Write markers. This one's in Cherry Cobbler, so I'm just going to go and just colour it in like this, straight over the stamp set, over the stamp, just with the marker. And then stamp him down, and I'm just using the marker, but I'm going to use the same marker to colour in my bear. So instead of getting the ink pad out as well, I'm just using the marker. If you don't have the ink pad, you can see how you can still use your marker to stamp. So you get 2 for the price of 1. Okay, so there we go. Warm and Toasty wishes to you. So set that aside to dry. And I'm just going to again give him a little clean, because we don't want the Cherry Cobbler ink going all over the place. And this is just a simple chamois, and it's brilliant for cleaning up stamps. So let's set that all aside over here, and then bring back our little bear, and we're going to just do some colouring. And I've got the Cherry Cobbler marker, Garden Green and Basic Black. And I'm going to start off with my, what do you call this colour? My Cherry Cobbler, and I'm just going to colour in his scarf and his hat using my Cherry Cobbler marker. So that's our little bear all coloured in, and you can see. So now we're going to cut him out, and yes, I am going to fussy cut him out. I'm sorry for those who hate fussy cutting. I'm just going to get rid of most of the excess of kind of cardstock, just very roughly here. Like that. And then I'm just going to start to fussy cut, and I'm just going to move my paper rather than my scissors, and I'm just going to try and remember to keep my scissors at a 45-degree angle and just take my time as I go around. So there's our little fella fussy cut out. So now we can start to assemble our card. Our card base is thick Whisper White, so that's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And then our designer series paper is the 'Tis the Season, and this measures 14.35 by 10 centimeters. And I'm just going to stick this down to my card base quickly, just like that. And then our sentiment here, I've used a scrap of this paper and just turned it over so I have the green, and I'm just going to map that on there like that. And then it's dimensional time again, so just going to put some here on the back of my sentiment, and I'm also going to put some here on my bear. We're just going to figure out where we want things to land. So we're going to have him skating along here, along the bottom, somewhere like here. And then we want him to, his head will be on top of here. So like that. So we can start to take off dimensionals. I'm going to have it roughly somewhere like that. So put that down. I'm actually going to put one more underneath here because he's going to be resting on there as well. And then I'm just going to put a bit of snail, ow, sticking to me where his head would be. Let's get rid of that dimensional backing. And we're just going to position him just like that so that he's sticking to the sentiment. And then finishing touches, we're going to have some rhinestones, and I'm going to use a large one here and put this over the pom-pom of his head. And then I'm going to use some small ones, just going to use 3 and put them randomly in the center of these little snowflake things. Okay, just like that. And there we have, there are our cards. So I love him, he's just so cute. So I hope you enjoyed the project. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you wanted more information about the project, supply list, links to my online shop, etc., it'll be on the blog post below, along with all my social media links and the links to my new Facebook group. So thank you once again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!